Godot, Godot, whichever you prefer. If you want to use it to make a game, you've come to the right place.
Hello, Godotters. My name is Minnie, and we currently don't have Dre in here, which I was expecting Dre to be in here today, but oh well. If he is not in here, that is okay. I'll message him. Hi, I'm live or something like that. Right. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. So today, we are going to be watching this tutorial by this fella here. So, let me just get set up because it's not even set up properly. Oh. Let me send this to Dre, and then we'll get beginning. There's 3 people lurking. Hello, how are you? Right. Right. I'm gonna see if he answers the call. Why is Discord there? Dre or Dev? No. I tried Game Engine some time ago. Some time ago, but I hated them, so I decided to make my own. It didn't go well. Oh, okay. Right, we're gonna watch this.
I've been making video games for more than 14 years.
Well, first of all, I need to open up my project. Here it is. Godot engine. Godot engine. This is our empty canvas. Right, let's see what he says. Let's see what he says.
Years now, and recently I've fallen in love with Godot. Godot is a great choice for many developers.
I know a tiny bit about Godot, so I think I could help a tiny bit if there's any issues. Hello, Dre. You are lurking. Indeed, you are.
And pretty beginner friendly. Also,
I don't think we need to. Can we skip the intro though?
To use your coupon today to start your game dev adventure. So, in the spirit of learning the basics of the engine and giving you an overview of how you can start using it to make things.
Oh, so this is. Oh, so I've just realized something. Stop using Godot. They told us to stop using Godot. So I watched a tutorial on how to use it. Yeah, no, stop.
I've put together the most basic game I could imagine. Think of it like food without salt. It doesn't have much flavor, but it does have a player,
hello, Unicorn
enemies,
Pup, how are you doing?
moving platforms, collectible coins, and most importantly, it should get you familiar with the engine in no time. Also, we'll be working in 2D, but another really cool thing about Godot
the biggest game with Godot and best game with Godot. It isn't.
is that it's very easy to transfer 2D concepts to 3D. So don't worry, if your dream game is in 3D, most of what you learn here is going to directly apply. As for programming, Godot uses its own scripting language called GDScript. It's pretty fast and easy to use, but still quite powerful. We'll do a bit of programming in this video to get you started, but the main focus is really to get familiar with Godot as a whole and to quickly get a game up and running. Because of this, I don't expect you to fully understand all the code you see. Feel free to write after me or just lean back and observe. Our next video will be about learning to program in GDScript. Alright, I promised you food without salt, so let's get cooking.
Why? Why is he? Okay. Okay, buddy. I also recommend that video Program Penguin sent it me. Great. I'm gonna do what he says to do because I think I did it wrong anyway. So I'm just going to do learning 2D dev. I wonder if Scratch would have been a better choice. I learned Scratch ages ago in school, but let me get up something, and a lot of you, it's going to make me feel old because a lot of you won't recognise it, but I remember learning in school. Let me find it. Does anyone recognise, let me get it up. The fact that they're still selling this is insane to me, but does anyone recognise this? Does anyone recognise this? Godot's Game Lab. I remember learning it in school, and it's really nostalgic because you could use it on the Xbox 360. Yeah, you could learn game dev on the Xbox 360. This thing here was on the Xbox 360. Should I boot it up and play it? I'm joking. I still have it. That could be a whole separate stream. Just loading up Godot and just. I have it on my 360 still. So it's just. If you recognise it, recognise it. But yeah. That's just something I thought I'll bring up while that's there. Yeah. Do you know it, Dre? Do you know Godot?
Now, to make our delicious game, we need ingredients. We need things like sprites, models, textures.
Do I have to make? Oh, is it a general? Okay, fine. What do we have to make our own sprites, models, textures, everything today? If that's the case, this is a long. This is a long thing. This is going to be long. Okay.
Textures and sounds. These are called assets, and a game engine like Godot is not so much made for creating these from scratch, but more for putting everything together. It's really the stirring part of making a game. Now, since I can't expect you to go shopping for assets at your local supermarket, I've used a bit of TV magic to prepare some beforehand. You can download them for free using the link below.
It's downloading the link in the link below. Get assets. Okay, let me get them, but let me not get them here because I feel like I'm gonna end up doxing myself otherwise. I'll get his asset pack. Give me a second, chat. When I get his asset pack. But while you guys wait, I might as well show you on the screen. How's everyone's chat? There you go, you're on the screen. Talk to yourself. Right. Let the man cook. Do I have to pay? Download Breaky's. This asset package free. Oh no, thanks, just simply to download. Okay. If I open this is. It was 4 years late. Just give me a sec, because I want to set things up properly. So I also don't want to dox myself. So just give me a second. Where is it? Stream about chat. Not even gonna show. Oh. Of course, OBS doesn't recognize it. So you're just gonna have to have a black screen for now, while I open up File Explorer, get this thing downloaded, because I don't want to dox myself. Because this computer is used for personal use as well, not just There we go. I've got the assets, chat. I've got the assets. Whoa. Assets. Whoa. Whoa. Wee. Right.
Bundled together sprites from the amazing Analog Studios and modified them a bit, along with a pixel font, some custom sounds, and a cute little music track. It's also perfectly fine to use other assets you find on the internet. There are many great resources for free assets, just make sure you check the license and give proper credit to the author. CC0 means that the asset is completely free to use and there's no requirement to credit. That being said, making your own assets is one of the places where you can...
We're not doing that today, but if I enjoy it enough, we'll make my own assets, we'll make my own characters, we'll build our own little fun game that I'll put on itch.io at the end of it.
really get creative, and I highly recommend you
Oh
try
my
it out
God.
as soon as you feel comfortable. Remember, you can always use these assets as placeholders and then modify or replace them later. Alright, let's get our assets into Godot.
How long will this stream be? Until 8:45 UK time, I think, or 8:30. It really depends.
Putting assets in Godot is extremely simple. The file system window is where we have all the files we use in our game.
So do I just create the file? Okay. It is created. Oh my god, it's loading. I'm in! Yay! Right, let's go back to the tutorial. No, wrong tab, Mini. Okay.
By default, the only thing in here is the Godot icon.
Also, I'm just gonna do this as a mean and stuff, but I'm not interested in Mr. Beast. Get lost.
So let's create a folder where we can put our assets. Let's right-click, new folder, and name.
Right click. Okay. That's what I'm worrying about. I did not like Blender. In fact, I'm probably not gonna use 3D modeling software ever again. That put me off. If I'm being honest, that stream.
Name it assets. Let's also make one for scripts.
Why are we being organized? Yeah, scripts. Oh Jesus. And perhaps a business stream with 35% more pain included.
And scenes that we can use.
I use construct. That's it. Only I've used construct before, but other than that, what did it say to name the folder? Was it scenes? Oh well. I've used construct 3 before. Construct 3 was just a nightmare to use
later.
So.
Now we can simply drag and drop our assets into the asset folder. So I'll select the assets folder, open up my...
Why not just stick with construct? Because I don't actually have the license anymore. The college gave it me to work with when I worked with it 3 years ago. What? Godot crashed. Okay. Well, it's in here now. Godot doesn't want you to learn Godot exactly. Oh my god, okay.
my assets here. I'm going to select all the subfolders and click
I was playing Silk Song, but I guess that can wait.
and drag them into Godot. And voila! We can now see and use all of our assets in Godot. So now we're ready to make our game. So let's talk about how we do that. To make anything in Godot, we use nodes. If we want to make a player character, we do so by putting together a bunch
I
of
know
nodes.
nodes. In fact, the node editor in this is similar to Construct, so I feel like I'll get used to this. Oh, by the way, Dre, you've missed one crash. Godot crashed once already, so this is going to be awesome. Yeah, the node system is similar to Construct, so I'll probably get used to it a bit quicker.
If we want to make an enemy, we do so by putting together nodes. If we want to make a main menu, you guessed it, we use nodes. So nodes are the fundamental building blocks of your game. And nodes come in many types. Some display an image, others play a sound or add physics. And we can even extend existing nodes to build more powerful ones. So in its essence, making a game in Godot is combining and extending nodes to get the result we're looking for. It's a super creative and fun process. But building everything in one big world with nodes for the player, enemies, UI, and a bunch of
I get it,
levels
okay.
all in one place would quickly become
Jump ahead.
an essential part of our game, the player character.
Did this jump ahead feature make your YouTube experience better or worse? Better or worse? Okay.
Player 1.0. So let's create a scene where we'll put everything together. This is going to be a 2D game, so I'll select 2D scene.
Exactly. YouTube, shut up.
And let's rename
It's because I used a feature and then they're like, did this do better? Come on, Minnie, how? What do you mean, how the. What do you mean, how? What do you mean, how? How does everyone do this? Do what? Godot never crashes. Well, I imported the thing and then it crashed.
this from Node 2D to game. And
Fine, I'll name it game, even though it's not really necessary.
even though it's empty, let's go ahead and save it. So hit Control S, go under scenes, and let's save it here.
No.
And now we can actually play our game. It's not going to be very
Not gonna be anything at all. Purpose save. Oh, thank God. I'll just name it game. Boom.
exciting, but let's try it out. So let's hit play up here or simply press F5. It's going to tell us that we haven't selected a main scene. We need to tell Godot which scene to run. I'm just going to press select current, and you can see that our game scene becomes blue to let us know that this is.
Why are you making me play a game that is empty, by the way? I also lost where you told me to do it. Up here. Select current. Woo! I have a game chat! Woo! Okay. Oh yeah, I've not forgotten. I'm joking. The best game ever that I'm gonna put on Steam for £1. Grey Box.
Is now our main scene. And as you can see, not much is happening here. So let's stop playing by hitting the stop icon here or pressing F8. And let's put in a player to make it more exciting. So first off, let's create a new scene by hitting the plus sign up here.
Okay. I went to the wrong tab. See, I'm less frustrated.
And this will be our player scene. And the root node for our player is going to be what is called a character body 2D. So let's add a new node by pressing the plus here or hitting Control A. And let's search for character body.
Character body 2D. Wait, where did it go again? So yeah, well, I lose myself. That's the problem.
And let's put in a player to make it more exciting. So first off, let's create a new scene by hitting the plus sign up here.
Yeah.
And this will be our player scene. And the root node for our player is going to be what is called a character body 2D. So let's add a new node by pressing the plus.
Add new node, character body 2D. Character body 2D. Got it. Right, now I'll go back.
here or hitting Control A, and let's search for character body 2D. As you can see, this is a 2D physics body that is specialized for characters moved by script. So it's perfect for a player character that we want to be able to collide with the environment. So let's hit create. And now we can see our node here, but we can't actually see our player.
Oh, I forgot to mention, but I was looking. I mentioned in the stream how I want to do like clay art and stuff, and there's some places in Manchester. I've not got anywhere yet, but there's some places in Manchester who take on content creators who want to learn new skills or make clay pots or something with clay, and it's very cheap. So it's like I might be doing that soon, but I don't know when. So yeah, clay. Don't know why I've suddenly made it my own thing to make new skills and stuff, but you know.
In the scene. So let's add some graphics. Let's add another node. I'm going to hit Control A, and let's search for sprite.
Sprite.
As you can see, we can choose a single sprite, or in our case, we want to create an animated character.
Yeah. There we go. Scratch is OP. True. I like Scratch.
So let's choose the animated sprite 2D. Sprites are just what we call images in our 2D world. Now, with this node selected, we can use the inspector here on the right to change properties on that node. If we select a different node, say our character body 2D, we can now see the properties on that node instead. So our inspector allows us to change things about a node. In our animated sprite 2D, we want to add some animations, and we want to give it some sprite frames, the individual frames that will make up our animation. So let's click here and add a new sprite frames.
New sprite frame. I am confused already.
We want to add some animation.
Animation.
And we want to give it some sprite frames, the individual.
New sprite. Oh, animating! Yay! Okay. Okay, done that.
Individual frames that will make up our animation. Let's click here and add a new sprite frames. And now with this selected, we can see that it will open up the sprite frames window at the bottom. And in this window, we're going to press this tiny icon here that lets us add frames from a sprite sheet. So let's.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we're gonna be animated. This is turned into. This is. Ah!
We can see that it will open up the sprite frames.
It did not open up the sprite frame thing. Oh, never mind, it did.
Window at the bottom. And in this window, we're going to press this tiny icon here that lets us add frames from a sprite sheet.
Add frames from a sprite sheet. Oh.
So let's click that, go into our assets under
Big boy, welcome to stream.
Our sprites. Let's find our knight.png.
Sprites. Wait, did it not? Huh? Assets. Sprites. Knight.png. Will I just open? Oh my god.
And as you can see, I've gone ahead and packed all the different sprite frames of the knight's animation into a single image. This is called a sprite sheet. It's a very efficient way of working with lots of sprites, such as when doing animation. Otherwise, we would have to create an image for each single frame, which would quickly become an unmanageable amount of files. Now to start adding these frames in, we first need to configure the grid here. Currently it's set to 4x4. Let's go ahead and increase this. I've created an 8x8 grid here.
8x8. Mini fix the stream would be lagging. Are you sure it's lagging? Because I've had zero. Oh my god! Why is my Wi-Fi playing up today? It's fine. I've had only 32 drop frames. We should be fine. We should be fine.
And as you can see, each frame now has its own
8x8. Eight by eight. And then it'll be 32 pixels, 32 pixels. There we go. Is the stream fine now, by the way? I have no idea what's going on. I just remembered. I think my brother's downloading Fortnite, which is just going to destroy the stream. Give me a second. I can't seem to get like a straight answer, but is the stream laggy or is it fine? Also, hello, user. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I forgot what you told me to tell. To call you.
grid cell. And let's just start by adding the idle animation. To do this, we simply click the frames in the order that we would like. So I'm going to go from the left-hand side here and click. As you can see, it says this to 0, the first frame. Then I'm going to click the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And now it goes from 0 to 3, and we'll play from left to right.
Oh, that's
We can
nice.
always click again to remove. And this is how you can quickly build an animation from different parts of your sprite sheet. So I'll select these 4 frames and hit Add Frames.
Add frames. Oh my god. Yeah.
Now let's hit F to center our character on the screen. And I'm going to use the scroll wheel to zoom in. We can also click and drag with the middle mouse button to pan. Now our character looks weirdly blurry. That's because we're working with pixel art, which requires really hard edges. By default, Godot is going to try to do some texture smoothing to make textures look better, but applied to pixel art, that is definitely not the case. So let's simply disable this. So let's go to Project, Project Settings. Let's go under Rendering.
Hello, Dre. Why have you moved over to Twitch, Dre? YouTube is not laggy, is it? I don't know, because you're the only one who seems to be having the issue, Dre.
To disable this. So let's go to Project, Project Settings.
Project setting. Project setting.
Let's go under Rendering to Textures. And here
Textures.
the default texture filter. Let's change
Textures and default textures.
this from linear to nearest, which will
I mean, it is. It is a bit laggy. Oh my god, why? My internet. Oh my god, my internet. For some reason today, it's not stable. I have an Ethernet plugged in. It should be.
will immediately make our pixel art look crisp. Then we can select our animated sprite. And let's try playing the animation. That looks great. I'm going to increase.
Yeah. Had to quit YouTube, but I'm still active. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna see what you guys are on about it being choppy, because my God, YouTube, I actually don't like you. Because apparently it's fine. Apparently, if you want the best experience on the stream, go to Twitch. Apparently, Twitch is working completely fine, but YouTube isn't. What? Twitch is behaving. Let's see, shall we? Oh, YouTube is struggling. I'm trying to load it on my phone, and it's just buffering. YouTube, for some reason, today is just okay. Yeah, it's okay. YouTube is laggy. I have no idea why. I don't have to fix it. So if you want the best experience, go to twitch.tv/minimastergg. Anyway. I'm back, and isn't that the one night that Discord ripped off? I don't remember. Maybe.
The FPS here to 10 to make it go a bit fast.
Also, we have a bit of an issue, Unicorn. I don't know if you can tell, but apparently the stream's a bit laggy. So sorry about that. Can you draw a dough with a dough, man? This is not a drawing stream today.
Faster. I'm also going to rename the animation here to idle. I'm gonna.
Oh, this is the idle animation. Okay. We've got a lot to do today. I honestly don't think we'll get it all done. We've literally got an hour of the stream left. We'll see.
Enable autoplay to make sure it plays.
I don't
right
find it
we start the
laggy.
game.
Okay.
And finally, I'm gonna take the sprite here and move it up to make it kind of stand on this line. And that's it for our graphics for now. We'll add more animations later. But as you can see, we're currently getting this warning here in the scene view. And if I hover over it, it's going to say that this node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. And this is because a character body 2D is a physics node. And whenever we're working with physics, we need to define a shape that the physics engine can.
No, this is probably not going to be a 5-part stream, Dre. Unless we don't finish it, and then we'll just do part 2 next week. I feel like we can get it done in 2 parts.
Work with. So let's add a new node. I'm going to press the plus sign here. I'm going to search for collision shape 2D, hit create. And here in the inspector, we can now collision shape 2D, hit create.
I can't stay longer than 8:30 today. Collision shape 2D.
Great. And here in the inspector, we can now define a new shape. I'm going to add a circle shape.
And a circle shape.
I'm going to make this we can now define a new shape. I'm going to add
Is I'm lost. Oh. Circle shape, yeah. Oh yeah, there's an art suggestions in my Discord. I forgot about that.
a circle shape. I'm going to make this a bit smaller and drag it up. Somewhere around there looks fine. Now you're probably thinking, well, this is pretty far from our actual graphics, but that's totally fine.
So I need to resize this mother trucker. And then I need to put it round about there. Oh, that should do. Okay, let's continue.
Colliders rarely need to be very precise, and it's a good rule of thumb to make them a bit smaller than the graphics if you need to. Having colliders that are too large is simply going to be frustrating when playing. So let's now rename the top node here to player, and let's save.
Okay. Player. Why have I got 2 warnings? No. I should not be getting warnings.
The scene, Control S, as player, hit save. And now we can go into our
Skill issue? What do it mean? This node has no shape. It can't collide. Yes, it does! What's this then? Oh. It was the wrong order. There. Stupid thing.
game scene and simply drag our player in here. So I'm going to go to the top here and drag in the player. We also need to create a camera so that we can control what
It was a child of the sprite? What do you mean by that, Dre? Sprites can have children? What?
here and
I'm gonna make him massive. Just because. Oh, Jesus. This school can be kind of dangerous, especially with people underage, but it's kind of fine if you're just aware and cautious of what you say, so post on there. True. Just. My Discord's very safe. I said that we had a scam link in there recently. We have to be very vigilant.
drag in the player. We also need to create a camera so that we can control what is currently being shown. So let's add a new node, hit Control A, search for camera 2D, hit
Camera
create.
2D.
And now if we press F,
Camera 2D. Camera 2D. Camera. Cannot instate the scene. What? Ah. Are you becoming a game dev? I'm seeing how I like it. Maybe not.
we can see that we have this huge camera viewport. This is definitely
Oh yeah, viewports. I remember that from Construct. Viewport. Yeah, I did it correctly because there's a viewport in. Awesome.
currently too large, so let's zoom in on.
I do think you should let links be there after level 3, so we have less of those AI scams. Yeah, I
Our
will,
camera.
but
I'm going to set the zoom
it's not my focus
here
at the
to
moment.
4x4 and simply click and drag our on our camera. I'm going to set the zoom here to 4x4.
Zoom to 4x4. There's a chance that we're not going to get all this finished today. Where's the zoom? I've clicked on the camera. Oh. Me stupid. 4x4.
And simply click and drag our camera to be on top of the
On top of the black. Isn't my camera already on top, or am I being stupid? Where's the camera? I think it is already on top. Okay, awesome.
player. And now we can try playing our game. And there you go. We now have
Right, let's try and play our game. Oh. Something's not right. He should be doing a dance right now. He's just stood still. Okay, he's getting now nothing. Because if I go here, the animation plays fine. See, animation's playing. Ding dong, ding dong. Dre's not here anymore, is he? I think the hierarchy may be wrong for the nodes. What do you mean by that? Oh, Jesus. But why is it behind it now? Oh, in the game scene. Oh, this is already caused a problem. Dre! We need you, Dre! Oh, I've deleted the thing. I've already broken the gate, Dre. I've already. It's not doing a dance when I press play. It's not animating when I press play. What is his problem? Program Penguin's asleep. Press on the animated sprite. Right, go back to the. Do I have to go back to here? Well, I'm back here now. What? Do I have to just re-import everything? If so, that's a pain. Welcome back, Unicorn. That's the animated sprite 2D. Okay, yeah, now what? Press the sprite. I clicked it. Am I just being wrong? This is why I wish we could call. No. Well, pressing A gets it to play. If I play the game, it's just still. He's still. What is going on? What is going on? Do I have a camera 2D? Why is the camera 2D? Look at the image on Discord. Okay. What the? That button? Oh. But I've lost it already. Nope, I need to go back to the image. Ah. It was circled. Now if I press play, does it do it? No, he's not dancing. That's the grey one next to it. Oh, autoplay on load. Oh. Yay! I did it all by myself with no Dre helping. Yeah. What do you mean, dummy? I'm not a dummy. You're the dummy. No, you fucking didn't. I did it on my own. Woo! I need to make the Zoom 4x4 though. I did it on my own. Yeah. There's no proof. Everyone watching on YouTube. There's no proof because there's no Twitch overlay.
Have a player that is playing an idle animation and nothing else is happening. That's because we need to add a script that allows us to move around. So let's close our game, go into our player scene, and with our player node selected, let's press this add script button. Here we can choose a
Why has Unicorn messaged me as well? Please read out for you. Fine. There, we'll give Dre some screen time because he's on Twitch, okay? But it's just this guy's a fraud. He is also blind, I swear. Right, is the stream not laggy anymore on YouTube, by the way?
template. Of course, we're going to do some programming in this video. Here we can choose a template.
What does he say?
Us to move around. So let's close our game, go into our player scene, and with our player node
For me, it's not lagging. Yes, it's fine. Okay, Dre, it's a you problem.
selected, let's press this add script button. Here we can choose a template. Of course, we're going to do some programming in this video, but writing player movement can quickly become a bit overwhelming. So for now, we'll use the basic movement template provided by Godot. Then later, we'll go in and modify it to play different animations and rebind input to the keys we'd like to use. As for the path here, I'm going to make sure that we put this inside of our script. Then later, we'll go in and modify it to play different animations and rebind input to the keys we'd like to use.
Yeah.
As for the path here, I'm going to make sure that we put this inside of our scripts folder.
Scripts folder. File. I'll call it. Dre is stupid. Or put it down to like 720p and stuff.
And let's just name it player. Let's say
I will end you. It didn't even. They had a create button. Fine. Dre is stupid. Create. Ah, code! Oh my god!
create. And as you can see, this creates a script that will move around our character. I know that this might look really confusing at first, but don't worry, we'll have a look at what all this means later. For now, let's just try playing. And our player
Oh, I want to see that for myself. Wait. Whee! Whee! It just drops down like it's
immediately falls off the screen. That's because we need to give him a collider to stand on. Right now, our player has a collider, but it doesn't have anything to collide with. So
Get
in our
to
game,
what?
I'm going to
Shut
go back
up.
to the 2D view at the
Please please tell me you know some programming language. Once you understand, you can make TDA yourself. No. Well, Construct 3 I learned in college.
top here. This is where we can change
But
from
that was all node coding, more less than typing stuff out.
script
I
view
did
to
not
2D.
mean to go full
Let's
screen.
add a new node. So let's hit the plus sign. Let's add a
Plus.
static body to
Static body.
2D, and this
Static body 2D. Wait, what? How's he gone back out of the? I'm confused. Let me go back.
we need to give him a collider to stand on. Right now, our player has a collider, but it doesn't have anything to collide with. So in our game, I'm going to go back to the 2D view at the top here. This is where we
Thank you, handyman.
can change from script view to 2D. Let's add a new node. So let's hit the plus sign. Let's add a static body.
Static body. Oh yeah, Dan TDM saw my post on Instagram earlier. That's nice. Static body.
2D, and this is another type of physics body. It's the one we use for things that don't need to move. That's why it's called static. So it's perfect for creating some ground. Let's hit create. And again, this is going to give us this warning here that it needs a shape. So let's add a collision shape. So I'm going to hit Control A.
This will act as a ground, I think. I think you're correct. Collision shape 2D. What do you mean? Why are you what? A shape must be reminded for function. Please go to shape. Oh right, okay. Well, I'm following his tutorial, so I'm not giving it a shape yet.
Search for collision shape, and for the shape here, we're going to create a new world boundary shape. The world
New world boundary. New world boundary. New shape world boundary. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! If I put that under him, I know that I'm going a bit off tutorial. No, he still falls through it.
boundary is a type of collider that is perfect for stuff like, well, world boundaries, because it's going to extend infinitely on the horizontal axis here. So as you can see, it's currently pointing up. We could also point it to the side here, and now it's going to extend infinitely on the vertical. I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that. Instead, I'm going to select the entire static body here. I'm going to change to the move tool by pressing this icon here or simply W on the keyboard, and I'm going to move it down under our character. Then I'm going to go back to our select tool, which is here, or
I already did move it to. Okay. Looks different than the video. Did they change it? I think they did.
simply press Q. And while our collider doesn't have any graphics, it's going to be invisible. We can now play, and there we go. I'll play.
Now, there we go. Are we sure about this? Because I already tested it and it didn't work. Why is he still falling? I pressed Q. Dre! Anyway, let's hope that wakes him up. No, it won't do. I think he's gone. Average dev experience. I did what the tutorial man said, but Dre, I did what the tutorial man said, and it's not working. It's just falling. It's just. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like, I did listen to him. Right round, right round. You spin me right round, baby. Right round like a record, baby. Right round, right round. You spin me right round, baby. Right round like a record, baby. Right round, round, round. You spin me right. Oh. Oh. I went on the wrong scene. I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. We'll have to do that all over again. Why is it here? Well, I deleted it. Oh, Jesus. Never stop. Continue chaos. Collision shape. And static body. Right. Static body. Collision. Yeah, continue chaos. Okay, that's right. But what does this have to do? Why is this wrong? Consider adding collision shape 2D. I have done. Or collision polygon. Yes, I have done. I have done. It's right there. It's. Oh my god. That's in body to. What? Delete yo. It's. There's no shape. Make it a child of the games. How do you make it a child? Consider adding. I've already done that. Ah, game dev. I did that, and now, oh my god, now the right will sync. Now, why have they both got errors? I'm going to follow the actual tutorial instead of guessing work.
Add a static body 2D, and this is another
Static body 2D.
type of physics.
Listen, if I want to mess around, I can mess around. I'm just having fun. I'm allowed to have fun while I'm doing this. Dre's not happy though. Look at these chat messages. Look, oh, look. He ain't happy.
It's the one we use for things that don't need to move. That's why it's called static. So it's perfect for creating some ground. Let's hit create. And again, this is going to give us this warning here that it needs a shape. So let's add a collision shape. So I'm going to hit Control A, search for collision.
You can't delete messages. This is game dev, not war. What? Bro! Are you ignoring Dre? No, I'm not ignoring Dre. But I can do.
Collision shape. And for the shape here, we're going to create a new world boundary.
Collision. Collision shape 2D. He's still gone under the floor. Why? I pressed Q.
Shape. The world boundary is a type of collider that is perfect for stuff like, well, world boundaries, because it's going to extend infinitely on the horizontal axis here. So as you can see, it's currently pointing up. We could also point it to the side here, and now it's going to extend infinitely on the vertical. I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that. Instead, I'm going to select the entire static body here. I'm going to change to the Move tool by pressing
Game dev is difficult. To be fair, today was like a test to see if I like it or not. It's alright, but it is infuriating. Hello, Bob. Welcome to the stream. That is... Why is it connected to the actual player? What? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Oh, I love game dev. Oh my god. Right, we'll start that part of the tutorial again. This is probably pissing off Dre now, but it is what it is. Put up with it.
and again, this is going to give us this warning. It's the one we
Static body 2D. Right, I swear to God, if you do not do what I want you to do, I am going to swear. Static body 2D, yes. And then I did that, then it'll be...
use for things that don't need to move. That's why it's called static. So it's perfect for creating some ground. Let's say create.
90% of game dev is just fixing bugs, so I guess you're doing fine.
And again, this is going to give us this warning here that it needs a shape. So let's add a collision shape. So I'm going to hit Control A, search for a collision shape. And for the shape here,
For the shape here, I know what shape to use. Collision shape 2D. I'm never learning this again, I'm joking. I prefer, I do like this more than Blender though. I do give it credit where credit's due. Well, I've done that. Well, first of all, the camera needs to be on the player. What is it doing? Where is this world boundary that it keeps going on about? Oh.
we're going to create a new world boundary shape. The world boundary is a type of collider.
That's what I did, but it's not popped up though. This is why I dislike most tools from other programs, from other people. Yeah, look at like said they've made their own tools before. Nope. It's not doing anything now. Awesome. This is why you love game dev. What is actually happening? It's not... Dre! He's gone. Use the Dre signal. Dre. No, he's gone. Okay. to fuck no. To fuck no. Uh, yeah, I did the whole collision thingy, but I don't see it anywhere. And now I'm confused. What? I added a world boundary, and there's no boundary. What is this? That's something else. I love game. Click on the static body. Yep, I've clicked on it now. What? What wrong? Open the transform. Open. Open. Wait a minute. No. Right side transform. Ba-ba-ba-ba. No. Oh. Nope. 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 There's a script button. There's no transform. Okay, I am being stupid now. I'm gonna delete them again and then watch the tutorial again. Yay. Because it wasn't showing up either
In our
way.
game, I'm going to go back to the 2D view at the top here. This is where we can change from script view to 2D. Let's add a new node. So let's hit the plus sign. Let's add a static
Static
body.
body. And okay. One of the times you're gonna hear this guy say static body is probably a lot today. And I'm not sorry.
2D, and this is another type of physics body. It's the one we use for things that don't need to move. That's why it's called static. So it's perfect for creating some ground. Let's hit create. And again, this is going to give us this warning here that it needs a shape. So let's add a collision shape. So I'm going to hit Control A, search for collision shape. And for the shape here, we're going to
collision shape 2D and world boundary. See, I click that and it does nothing. What? But he clicks it and it does something.
create a new world boundary shape. The world boundary is a type of collider that is perfect for stuff like
Yeah, that collider doesn't show up.
world boundaries, because it's going to extend infinitely on the horizontal axis here. So as you can see, it's currently pointing up. We could also point it to the side here, and now it's going to extend infinitely on the vertical. I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that. Instead, I'm going to select the entire static body here. I'm going to change to the move.
You went past it. Oh, have I got? Oh, yeah, I've got a Drail dev message. Ah. I still can't see transform. Oh, what? Do I need to go on static body? Node 2D. Oh. Oh, now I do. That's not going to do anything, is it? What am I supposed to do in transform, by the way? Dre! Be nice if I could have him talking in VC. The chances are low. We've done like nothing. We've done like nothing. Because it was just miles away. I'm busy. Fair enough. Because it was miles away. It still is. Oh my god! What the hell is it doing all the way over there? Is that it? No. Wait, I think it might be. You know. What the hell? Why is it all the way? What? Why is it tiny? So why is it tiny? No, why has it got an error now? A shape must be provided for collision 2D. Please correct shape to resource. What? I did do. Oh. Yay! I've got the boundary. Oh my god. Thank god.
Move tool by pressing this icon here or simply W on the keyboard, and I'm going to move it down under our character. Then I'm going to go back to our select tool, which is here, or simply press Q. And while our collider doesn't have any graphics, it's going to be invisible.
Right. I'm gonna press play. Oh my. No, 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 yeah! That took us forever! Oh my god! No way! Oh my god, yeah! Meow. Meow. Oh, meow. Meow. Okay, awesome.
We can now play, and there we go. Our player now gently lands on the collider, and we can move around using the arrow keys and jump with the spacebar. Now,
Wait.
our player is currently a bit too fast, and I think.
Can I jump? That's another question. Oh my god, yes! Whoa, we've got a game. It works. End of strip. No joking. We're about 25 minutes to try and get
his
something.
jump is a bit too high, so let's modify our script to change that. Let's close our game, go into our script, and at the top here there are two constants that.
Oh! Oh, wait! I know this. I don't need you. Jump velocity. Boop. And 2D and boop. Wait, spacebar. Oh my god. Yes. Right, I'll put it to 3. And then I'll put that jump velocity to like 4. And see what that does. See? I'm learning. I never said I was going to make a game today. I just said I was about 40. And then 50. And then we'll press play. Well, that's fine. Ooh, he's moonwalking. Oh my god. And then what if I do 100 jump velocity? Okay, I followed the tutorial. I just wanted to mess around. Because you can mess around.
That we can modify our speed as well as our jump velocity. So I'm going to set the speed to something less, like 130, and the jump velocity to say -300. And
130 and -300. I'm gonna do it slightly different to how he did. Oh my god. Jump up superstar! Da, 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 da. I love that. Is Minnie making the next Undertale? No. Right.
And now when we play, it looks and feels a lot better. So our player is moving around, but currently there's not much to look at. So let's build a world to explore. World building 1.0. So to build our world, let's begin by removing our collider here. We're going to build an actual ground for him to stand.
Okay. I am a fish and chip shop. Why am I doing what? How was the words that just came out of my mouth?
World, let's begin by removing our collider here. We're going to build an
That's it. Okay.
actual ground for him to stand on. And let's instead add a tile map node. So let's press new node and search for tile map.
Tile map. Oh, it's going to give me error again. I swear to God.
Now, the most common way to create levels in 2D
Why is it not giving him an error? I'm losing my mind here now. What I mean? Tile map is deappreciated and to convert tile map, but select. So I can still use it, right? Okay. This is awesome. I'm just going to ignore that error then.
is by using tiles. In other words, we build our game world by drawing different tiles onto a grid. This is a great way to work because we can create a lot of varied levels using just a few tiles. The tile assets we use to paint are normally packed together into one big image, just like our player was. This is called the tile set. So the tile set is a collection of tiles that we can use to paint from, and the tile map that we just created is the node we use to paint these tiles into our world. So to start painting on our tile map, we need to add a tile set. So in our inspector under tile set, we'll create a new tile set, and
New tile set, yep.
if we press it here, we get to configure some things about it. The main thing you want to make sure is set correctly is the tile size. The tile set in our
YouTube. My YouTube has. What the hell? Oh, it's disappeared. Why did it go massive?
game and scene. And let's rename this from node 2D to game. Select 2D scene and let's read everything together. This is going to be a 2D.
Right, has it put me back? I think it has. Oh my God, it has.
And the tile map that we just created is the node we use to paint these tiles into our world. So to start painting on our tile map, we need to add a tile set. So in our inspector under tile set, we'll create a new tile set. And if we press it here, we get to configure some things about it. The main thing you want to make sure is set correctly is the tile size. The tile set in our asset does indeed have 16 by 16 pixel tiles, so we'll just leave that as is. Now at the bottom here, you can see that we have two tabs. We have the tile set and tile map. So before we can start painting with our tile map, let's go into our tile set and configure this properly. The main thing we want to do is drag in our tile set asset. So let's go into our assets.
I swear, if this crashes. Tile map? Is it tile map? I have no idea.
Before we can start painting with our tile
set.
map, let's go into our tile set and configure this properly. The main thing we want to do is drag in our tile set asset. So let's go into our assets folder under sprites and drag in the world tileset.png. It's going to ask us if we would like to automatically create tiles in the atlas. We do, so let's press yes. And now let's make some more room here and we can zoom in to view it. And as you can see, it's actually gone ahead and automatically detected the grid cells that have tiles. If for some reason it's made, let's make some more room here.
Let's make some more room here. Okay. How about this? We'll do it every 2 weeks until we learn, until we've completed his tutorial. But that's every 2 weeks. It's not every. It's not. You get my point.
And we can zoom in to view it. And as you can see, it's actually gone ahead and automatically detected the grid cells that have tiles. If for some
You're allowed to go at your own pace, yeah, exactly.
reason it's made an error, we can always use our eraser here to remove tiles. In this case here, it thinks that the top of the palm tree is a bunch of different tiles. I'm going to use the eraser to get rid of these and instead go out of the erase mode and then hold down shift while clicking and dragging to turn this into one big tile. It's
I'm not
also
fixing
split up
it.
the trees into 3 different tiles, but in this case it's actually something that we want because it allows us to create trees of varying height.
Oh, has it messed up the trees? Oh, it has. It's messed up the palm tree too. Oh, looks like I do have to follow his tutorial.
Go out of the erase mode and then hold down shift while clicking and dragging to
Shift one.
turn this into one big tile.
Oh my oh, Jesus. No, I think it's already. This is making me annoyed.
And then hold down shift while clicking and dragging to turn this into one big tile.
Hmm. I click and drag and it does nothing. What the hell are you doing? Yay, do it the manual way. Do it the manual way. Do it the manual way. I've been trying to learn game dev for 2 years now, on and off learning. I've made no progress and haven't made a single game.
It's also split up the trees into 3 different tiles, but in this case it's actually something that we want because it allows us to create trees of varying heights. I'll show you this once we start painting. Other than that, I think it looks good. So with this tile set up, we can now go to our tile map and start painting.
I have only actually made games on Roblox Studio. I think it's the same. The only published games I have is on Roblox Studio. To be fair, that is very easy.
Make sure that the scene has the select tool and that the tile map has the paint tool enabled. And now let's simply select a tile and start painting it in. If you make a mistake, you can always right click to remove. So I'm just going to fast forward through me drawing out the level here. As you can see, I begin by blocking out the most essential game parts, leaving in room for gameplay objects.
Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I know.
Like moving. Select a tile and start painting it in.
Oh my god! We get to make our own level now. Oh my, no way. Holy. You know what? Hello, how are you doing? Nothing much. How are you doing today? Animo Gamer. I think that's what your name is. We shall call this Mini's first level. And last. No, I'm joking. Game dev is really hard, yeah, I agree. Well, I've already found a lot of things today annoying. But that's fine. It's part of the experience. You know what, screw it. Screw it. If it's an art stream as well, I'm going to be as creative as possible. Good luck, man. I'm going to be uploading my first game on itch in a few days. I'm pretty excited. Hey, nice. Let's go. Right. Let's draw in the game again. Well, if this is an art stream, I'm going to get creative. This is technically art. We always do art, so we're gonna. Okay, this is a scuffed smiley face. That's a massive. Hell yeah. Smile! It looks horrible. Okay. my my first I did actually try Epic Games Launcher or Epic Games. Epic Games are the worst. I hate it. And they've gotten worse as a company, Epic. So it's just, yeah. No. Smiley face! Why do I fall through my smiles? No one likes a smile. I sound like a child. Of course, Dre is active on the one stream recording. Yes, exactly. Hello, Max. Welcome to the stream. Add a bots collider. I will, but I'm going to follow his tutorial first. Hell yeah. Thank you for subscribing. I swear that I've recognised that name before. Were you on Minimaster GG, my gaming channel? Is that where I recognise the name from? I don't remember. I swear I know who Animal Gamer is. Oh well. Am I supposed to add a collision back? Have fear, the panda is here. Oh no. Collision. Shape 2D. That is not doing it. Speaking of Unicorn, I manage her Instagram account, so I'm the one posting art there on her behalf. Just look at right. I'm making that so you can see the Twitch. Don't worry, I'll make the panda extinct. Yeah, sure you will. He has nuclear bombs in his basement. No, I'm joking. Yes, thank you very much. No problem. I'm gonna watch the tutorial again.
If you make a mistake, you can always right-click to remove. So I'm just going to fast forward through me drawing out the level here. As you can see, I begin by blocking out the most essential game parts, leaving in room for gameplay objects like moving platforms and enemies. And then
I really don't care. I just wanted to make a smiley face.
Finished with that, I start decorating. And if the trick here is that you can select multiple tiles at once to paint in more than one, and you can always go into select mode in order to select large chunks and move them. Now once I'm ready to start decorating, let me just show you the cool trick with the trees here. So let's say we want to add a tree here at the top. Well, then we can actually just paint the bottom, then choose how tall we want the tree to be, and then paint the top. So that's one of the advantages of working with tiles, is that we can also make individual elements really, really flexible. So once you're happy with the level, let's just go ahead and press play, and our player is going to fall right off. That's because we need to add a physics layer to our tiles. To do this, we go to our tile map, go under our tile.
You know, I hate breakage. People say he's a beginner friendly, but I did struggle with his explanations.
I'll set physics layers and to fall right off.
I may finish animating that Dandelion Pug as a live stream. Oh, I didn't know that you live streamed.
That's because we need to add a physics layer to our tiles. To do this, we go to our tile map, go under our
Tile
tile
set.
set.
Unfortunately, we will have to end soon. So we're going to do this part and then we'll come back in 2 weeks and do the rest. But we've got through 20 minutes, that's good.
Physics layers and
Visit
add
layers. Visit layers and element. Visit layers. Nope. Visit layers. Okay. Where?
we go to our tile map, go under our tile set.
You're going to lose motivation if you do that. What? Come back 2 weeks later? No, I won't. I won't. Believe me, when I say I'm going to finish a project, I mean I'm going to finish a project. You don't know me. I don't lose motivation easily for projects. I'll be fine.
Physics layers and add
Physics layers and add. Add element. Oops.
a new layer. Then with this layer, we can go under our tile set, and here we need to choose what tiles belong to the physics layer, because we don't want to collide with everything in our tile map. The trees and bushes, we just want to pass right through. So let's go to paint here, and the property that we want to paint is the physics layer 0.
Paint. Editable property editor. And why have I got 4 messages? I am not reading those on stream.
We just created. And now we can actually go ahead and paint onto our tiles these physics settings. So I'm simply
No, trust me, you can't learn if you stop using it for 2 weeks like that. I've literally got no other time though.
bushes, we just want to pass right through. So let's go to paint here, and the property that we want to
Set property editor.
paint is the physics layer 0 we just. The trees and bushes, we just want to pass right through. So let's go to paint here, and the property that we want to paint is the physics layer 0 we just created. And now we can actually go ahead and paint onto our tiles these physics settings.
It took me 100 hours of screen time to make my first game in a month too. Fair enough. Don't know why it's getting me to paint them when all I used was the green. I feel like we can call it a day if we are calling it a day and not come back. Because technically, as soon as this is collided, I've made a game in quotations. Even though it's
So I'm
not
simply going to
got
paint
any
this
objectives.
onto all the different solid tiles.
I've
And if you make
literally
a
got to
mistake
go
and want
in a
to
minute.
remove a tile, we go here, select clear, and now we can paint with no physics, or we can go back to the default tile shape, which is the entire tile, and paint with that, or simply hit F to do that.
Bro, you commented on one of my videos. Ah, now I remember you. Yeah.
So C and F are the shortcuts here. Now,
It was the fish hat. Wait a minute. Let me get it. No, I don't want to ban you, so that's not what we want to do. We share art on this channel. So we go to your channel. This is your channel. This is your channel. It's here. This is what I commented
I'm
on.
gonna go put on something more comfortable.
Just as long as it isn't the fish hat again.
It's the fish hat again!
And since we're not since I don't want to steal from the creator, I am going to send the link. But yeah, I commented saying cool animation, and now they're here. So it's just okay, cool. I actually generally forgot that I did that. So everyone go to that video.
I'm gonna go put on something more comfortable.
Just as long as it isn't the fish hat again.
It's the fish hat again. I need to leave a like. But yeah.
There.
What does this have collision now? Let me press play. It does. See? Oh my god, chat. See? I've got a collision. I've got a smiley face. Everything works. It's perfect. I learned Godot. Even though it's not 100% perfect, we don't have any like great objectives. I've literally got to go and do other things. All the collisions with tiles are automatic. Yes, they are. This is cool. It's a smiley face. I can jump on it. It's cool. It's good. And maybe if I have time, like way more time in the future, I could just something like a 6-hour stream or something where I concentrate on the entire thing. But at the moment, today was very limited, so I've done it. I've done what I wanted to do, and that it's a simple game. You just jump on a smile, and I'm dead. I wonder if it can be disabled for some tiles. Yes, it can. So I'm gonna save the project, and I want to say thank you everybody for watching. I know this is very simple stuff that I did today. Thanks for showing my video on your stream. No problem. We show art on this channel, and you mentioned it, and then I brought it up, and now everyone's gone over to it. Amazing work, and thank you for watching, everybody. And maybe I'll do something like this in the future. When's the next art stream? Next art stream is on Wednesday. I'm streaming tomorrow on my gaming channel. It'll be Tomodachi Life, so I can't wait for that. Yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.